big worldwide adventure. We've got 2 months to pack everything we own and put it in storage before we head out. But I realized before I started packing everything up in my atelier, I didn't show you some of the pieces that I brought back from Europe last time we were there in the fall. These are pieces I have not started working on yet. So I just wanted to kind of give you a little peek at what they look like before, because a lot of times I forget to do that and I just show you the finished piece. So the first piece here, this one I got in Utrecht in the Netherlands, and it's a jean dress, but I just loved the detail on the shoulder and the profile it makes on the neckline there. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I just loved it. I wish it was in my size because something just called me to this piece here. This one was from a little vintage shop in the Marais district in Paris, and the color really spoke to me on this one. Swarovski crystal makes a color of a crystal called Pacific Opal, and it's very similar to this. And I was thinking to completely adorn the entire thing in those crystals, along with maybe like a milky white color and a clear crystal. So we'll see how crazy I get on it with how many crystals I'm gonna add on to this piece here. I couldn't pass this one up when I saw it in the shop in Paris. The pattern on it is just so fun, and look at the collar. I mean, talk about 70s collar. I just love that. That is definitely gonna be a piece that I accentuate. I'm keeping that for sure. The detail buttons on the cuffs, I just love. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna alter what this looks like too much and just add beadwork and embellishments onto it. I must have been feeling like 60s, 70s-ish on that trip, because this piece I got in the Netherlands. It's so like, I could see that being from the 60s for sure. I think what I'm gonna do is cut this, make it into a deep V, and probably accentuate some of the flower design on it. This one, I have to be honest, I got it in Paris. It didn't stand out to me at the time, but that's why I bought it, because sometimes I like a challenge, and I think, you know, I have to be able to do something with this. So now that I'm looking at it right now, the design on it almost looks like stitching. So maybe we'll kind of do something really funky with some stitching on this, and maybe bring out this beautiful blue color. So wait to see what I end up doing with that piece. This one here just looked so French to me. I had to buy it. It was in Paris in a vintage market there. No idea what I'm gonna do. This one I got in the Netherlands, and you can probably guess what drew me to this one. If you follow me, you know how much I love making handmade flowers. So look at that flower on there. So you can probably guess what I'm gonna be doing with this. Adding more of my own handmade flowers, and I just love the color of this one as well. Another kind of boring piece. This was in Paris. It's a long skirt. But again, I bought it kind of as a challenge to see what I can do with it. So stay tuned to see. I'm sure it's going to be cut shorter and made a little more sexy. This is a Pierre Balmain. I got this in the Marais in Paris. Going to be adding some embroidery and crystals, and I love this one. This one's going to be very hard to part with, so we'll see if this one ends up in my own closet. So those are just a few of the pieces that I got last time we were traveling. It's so fun going in and choosing these clothes. I really feel like each piece of clothing has its own story and has its own little soul to it, what it's been through, who used to own it, you know, and I love the fact that when I add onto it or change a design in some way, I'm adding to its story before it goes on to its next owner. So I love to think of clothing in that way. And yeah, I can't wait to get started on some of these pieces before we go. But leading up to our departure date, which again is in 2 months, I'm going to be on here a lot more often and kind of sharing how things are going, how the packing's going, how I'm going to fit everything I own into one suitcase, which I have done before, but it's a challenge. And yeah, just so if you want to follow along with our story, see what we're doing, see what we're up to, where we're going, I can't wait to bring you all along and share everything with you. I'm going to be learning all sorts of crafting techniques from each country that I'm going to, and I plan on using those in a lot of my designs, just like I do with my beadwork and embroidery that I learned in France. So yeah, hope you all stick around and watch as we go, and we'll see you soon.